This has been one of the best things I ever discovered. You are here today because you have a blockage that is ready to be set free. The blockage is the bridge between your current self and your highest self, and you have to step onto the bridge and walk through it to get to the other side. And that's what we're going to talk about today. There is something that you have been wanting to do, a change that you have been wanting to make, but day by day goes by and you think about it, but nothing happens. Maybe you've watched all the videos on manifestation or how to change, how to build new daily habits, how to pursue your dream life. Maybe you've read all the self-help books you can possibly find, but still you're stuck and you don't know why, because it feels like you're doing the work but you're not getting anywhere. You start to think, is there something wrong with me? Or maybe I just don't deserve this. Maybe I just don't deserve my dream life. Let me tell you, you are wrong. You are so wrong. You deserve everything that you are dreaming of, every passion that you want to pursue, all the things you want to create. You do deserve that, and you are capable of it. Manifestation has become this largely popular topic, and for good reasons. Manifestation is very powerful, but something I wish I would have known before I tried to manifest and do all these things is that there is almost a prerequisite to be done before doing manifestation. And the prerequisite is digging into your subconscious and realizing that there is maybe trauma there. That there is maybe not only your trauma, but your family's trauma. And the way I came to discover this is I got this book. Honestly, I was just scrolling through books on Amazon and I saw it and I was like, okay, this looks pretty good. This book explained it all. I have done a lot of things to try to get my brain to be nicer, to try to believe in myself, to create a better reality for myself. And sometimes it felt like, yeah, it might work for a little bit, but then I would just fall back. Both childhood trauma and passed down trauma can really engrave in your brain self-limiting beliefs or scary thoughts, anxious thoughts, thoughts of depression. You know, those thoughts that you're having and you don't know where they're coming from, those are things that are stuck in you that need to be released. And I am going to help guide you so that you can release these things, because this has been one of the best things I ever discovered. And I wish people talked about this more. You know, a lot of times people talk about healing and healing your own traumas. But what if you heal your own traumas and it's still there? That was the power of this book and the ways that it helps you release that, because if you're holding a family member's trauma, you have to find out what it is and how to let it go. I did make a physical copy, or I guess a digital copy, of a guide down below that you guys can use. It is completely free because I think this is such important work and everyone should have access to it. But I'm just gonna quickly kind of go through the framework so you have an idea, and sometimes people learn better when people explain it to them. So the first thing you need to do is identify your trauma triggers and also write down the thoughts that you hear from your inner critic. Write down the thoughts that seem to be consistently coming up every day that are not nice to you. Trauma triggers are like alarm bells that go off when something reminds you of a past traumatic experience, or it can be the trigger that someone else in your family experienced in their life and now you have that in you. So write all of these down. Honestly, I think just writing them makes you feel so much better, because sometimes I think that we are scared to write down the things that we're scared of even hearing in our head. But something about putting them on paper, it almost gives you a relief, because your brain is able to let go a little bit. Step 2 is shadow work. Shadow work is very powerful. It does get a little bit emotional, but if you don't release the emotions, they will continue to build up in you. So it is better to get them out. Shadow work is the process of exploring the hidden, repressed parts of yourself, the parts you may judge or criticize or try to hide from the world. Step 3 is finding your core sentence. What is the thing that you fear the most? What is the thing that constantly, either consciously or subconsciously, is running through your head. My personal core sentence was that I feel afraid to be alive, and I feel afraid that that feeling will never go away. Then once you have your core sentence, this is when you start to ask questions, which I will have in the document below, and answer them, both addressing your trauma but also your family's trauma, to see where is this core belief stemming from. Step 4 is then visualizing either you as your younger self or the family member that you found this trauma is coming from, and showing them compassion, showing them love, letting them know that it's okay and that you love them and that you will not let them be forgotten and that you will do great things. Like something along those lines, where you are just there showing either the itty bitty version of you when you were younger or somebody else this compassion and feeling love in your heart towards them. Even if it's someone who really hurts you, if you can just take all that you can, all the love that you can bundle up and give it to them, this is a great way to release any negative emotion, any negative feeling that you have towards them. And it also helps you heal because forgiveness sets you free. And step 5 is practicing self-compassion. This was a huge one for me because I am a little bit hard on myself. I don't think I ever really learned how to love myself. I have a lot of self-hate, to be completely honest. They say that perfectionism is self-hate dressed in diamonds, and I do think that's true, and I am a huge perfectionist, and I carry a lot of shame, and I carry a lot of guilt and fear and worry and all of these things that stems from just never learning how to love myself. And the difference between hating yourself and loving yourself can be the difference of living a completely different life. One way to do this is journaling, and again, this will be included in the document. The document will have many more details than me talking to you guys, but I just kind of wanted to give you like a rough little framework, and then if you want to check that out, check it out, because I truly believe that it is finding you at this time because it is ready for you to let go of these blockages so that you can live the life that you dream of. You know, you can live that life. You're 100% capable of living that life, and sometimes there is just a blockage there that just needs to be released, and this is something that has helped me so much. I just know that it's going to help other people so much too. Anyway, back to self-compassion. Another great way to practice self-compassion is metta meditations, and you can literally type in either metta or self-compassion meditations, and there are so many, but these really do help, because self-compassion is the antidote to shame. And shame, I think a lot of time, is the reason that we don't believe that we are possible of change. And when you can let go of shame and you can forgive yourself and you can love all the parts of yourself, even the parts that you hide from the world or that you're not proud of, that's when change really starts to happen. And I truly think that the more that we learn to love ourselves, the more the energy around the world will just rise, and we will feel so much better and so much more love towards everyone. Okay, that is it for this video. I will have the document down below that will go into more detail, and if you're ready, if you're like, yep, I'm gonna do this, check it out. And I will also link It Didn't Start With You, because that is the book that helped me so much, and I think when you read and do the workbook, it really is a transformative experience. So I will link that as well. I hope that this helps, and I just want to let you know that you are loved and that there is a way to release these negative feelings and emotions and energies that you have, and that sometimes it didn't start with you, sometimes you just inherited it, and that's unfortunate, but it doesn't need to stay in you, and there is ways to let it go. Okay, have a beautiful rest of your day. Always remember that you are loved, I love you, you're not alone in these feelings, because I think that we are going through a huge shift in the world and people are learning how to heal, and you're never alone. I will see you very soon, and I hope that this helped you in some way. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again. Okay, bye.